Okay, for the next 20 minutes, the next hour, we're going to talk to Kurt, Catalina, Jeff, David, Jake, with Daryl Rundis in studio. You can talk about all these issues. The next 5 minutes, though, we're going to finish up with something else Daryl's doing, another exciting idea of reaching out to people. And tell folks about it. In fact, you know me, I'm a silver and gold bug.
Yeah.
Let me have that. Let me see that.
Yeah, well, let me present it to you properly.
Well, no, I just want to show people.
You got to show people, okay? But what it is, it's a pure 1 ounce silver bar.
Here, zoom in over here.
Has the 10 Commandments on it. Now, I don't care if you're a Christian or an atheist or what. I don't really care. But look, if we're going to get back to basics, Alex, there's nothing more fundamental, no more basic. In fact, our whole society's laws were based on what law? The 10 Commandments, okay? We
don't murder people.
Don't lie, don't cheat, don't kill, don't steal, and so on. And if we would start to hold ourselves accountable to that standard, especially the Christians, then maybe we'd start to hold other people, like our people, these plunderers, quit coveting our property, quit coveting our resources, quit lying, quit stealing our money, quit overtaxing us, and so on.
So you've created this 1 ounce fine. Here, show it to him again.
Well, yeah, it's a 1 ounce silver bar. It has the 10 Commandments on it, but that's not what we're doing. I was genuinely intrigued, Alex, believe it or not. I went out and asked thousands of different people who claimed to believe in God if they could name the 10 Commandments. Now, they could name 10 sports teams, they could name 10 beers, they could name 10 celebrities, okay? But when I asked them to name the 10 Commandments, you know how many people could do it? About 5%, okay? So I wanted to give people an awesome incentive to learn the law of life and of liberty that's already written on their hearts. So I'm giving away $20,000 to anybody who can list the law in order and do it in 20 seconds.
Can I cut this open?
Yeah.
Guys, will you give me some scissors?
So in other words, if they'll go to 10andwin.com, site's already live, okay, it's there, and all they got to do, in fact, if they can't list the law in order and do it in 20 seconds or less, don't worry, we put a 2-minute video up on the site called Learn the Law, and we made it so simple for you to learn how to do it. My 8-year-old can do it. So we did a video of her,
But how do they win it online? I don't understand.
Well, what it's going to be is you go through the registration process. There's a site coming up there. And you get a little intro video. It tells you a little bit about why this crazy guy's giving $20,000 away for you to list the law. Once you go through the registration process, and I think it's October 28th, somewhere around the end of October, we are going to get on the phone live. Maybe we can do it on your show or do it at somebody else's.
That's fine.
What we'll do is get on the phone. The first one, I get on the phone, who can name all 10 Commandments in order in 20 seconds or less, as we randomly draw the names of those who registered. We're going to give them $20,000. It's that simple. There's no ads on the site. I'm not selling you some scam wow. I'm not going to put you on some mailing list. This is just the real deal. I mean, I got more dollars than cents.
Yeah, Daryl comes out to big public events with giant piles of silver dollars that people can answer questions and gives them out.
Yeah, I call it questions for cash. And
no, just like the New World Order controls things through money. They don't really care about money. They want souls. That's what you want on the other side.
That's right. We're fighting.
Because control of the minds of men is everything. We want to free them. They want to control them. But you know what? So how many winners can you have? Or is it
we're going to have one winner at the end of the contest. As many people as want can register. You, your wife, as many people.
So it's whoever can do it the best?
No. What we're going to do, whether you can do it or not, doesn't matter. Go to 10andwin.com and register. Then watch the Learn the Law video. Okay, It's a 2-minute video. In fact, let me just teach you on air real quick the 10 Commandments in order. Are you ready?
All right.
Let me borrow your fingers. Put that down for a second.
We'll come back to Daryl.
Okay, ready? Okay, number 1, put God first. Number 2, don't bow down to idols. Okay, number 3, don't take God's name in vain. Number 4, all these people are going somewhere. Where are they going? They're going to church because they're honoring the Sabbath day and they're keeping it holy. Number 5, honor your father and mother. That's like a spanking, So, hey, CDC may be coming to my house.
CPS.
I spank my kids from time to time. But number 6 is like 6 fingers like this. Those are 6 shooters, all right? Thou shalt not kill. Number 7, we turn into an A. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Number 8, we turn into a mask. Who wears a mask? Thieves, okay? So do not steal. Number 9 is a lying 9. Thou shalt not lie. Number 10, hey, gimme. Don't covet. So, hey, look, we need to get back to basics.
And by the way, it's hard to follow those. You think that would be easy.
It's real simple if you practice. Once again, we made it so simple.
No, but I mean to actually follow those.
Even an 8-year-old can do it.
But I tell you.
Go to 10andwin.com, win yourself $20,000. It's that simple.
But how do I get one of these 10 Commandments?
That's yours.
No, but how do folks get one of these?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just give them away. I don't sell them. You know me. Like I said, I got more dollars than
Need
cents.
to talk to Ted Anderson. We can get a lot of these out to people.
They're wonderful.
I'm a big capitalist. I believe in these. Look. Well, I'm telling you, I'm addicted to silver and gold. Look, I'm kind of even a little pot-bellied dragon. Here it is, folks. Stay with us.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633 or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos, look at their online catalog, or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633 or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Got Daryl running for another 20 minutes or so where this is going to be taking your phone calls. Hey, let's just go ahead and go to those now. Kurt in Ohio, you're on the air with Alex Jones and Daryl Rundis. Go ahead. Hello, Kurt. Come on down. Yes, go ahead.
Al, how you doing?
Good.
I brought this up to Jason the other day. My 9-year-old daughter has to go through anger management classes, her whole class, and it's being sponsored, one, by Hallmark, and two, by the Boys and Girl Scouts. I thought that was a little interesting.
Yeah. They're taking all the major corporations, all the major organizations, the Boy Scouts, everything. And they had this in the Soviet Union, and they admit that's what it is. This is re-education. This is political brainwashing. This is going to teach them to notice their sexual difference or to notice their racial difference and to be obsessed with it and report it and tattle. And the Boy Scouts are being trained to tattle on their parents in England, the U.S., Europe. They're being trained to spy on their neighbors. They're being trained to take on veterans and confiscate guns. This is mainstream news. And yes, I mean, the government's not playing games. They know they're losing the people. And so they're coming in to take over the youth. And the New York Times brags, and I've had parents call me en masse, you know, their kids come home and say, you can't take a bath anymore. That's bad for the environment. Hey, Mom, that light bulb's wrong. And then you're supposed to encourage them. Oh, good, you tattled on me. Then once it's set to do it for the environment, they then bait and switch. And by the way, what are the guns? So see, they prime it with something that sounds popular. Oh, they're just tattling and reporting on you for the environment. But now it's going to be for everything. And folks, you know, there's only a few degrees between liberty and tyranny. Okay. And once they have warrantless wiretapping and indefinite detention, it can take your guns because you're on a secret list and they're training your kids to spy on you. It's one more degree and your mass death camps and black uniforms and marching, because scum gets into government, evil gets into government, and it's its nature. Even when Stalin had total control of Russia, no one was resisting him. He said, kill 20 million people. You know, Lenin, when they were taking over Ukraine, they said, there's no one resisting us. They said, I don't care. Continue to kill. I want terror, more blood. And he wrote bizarre poetry that's public poetry about, I want to destroy the earth, destroy the sun, a great blackness. He would go to a little island with all these white rabbits. And they kind of put that in the Clint Eastwood movie off of that story. You know, when the guy opens the trunk up and there's white rabbits and he's shotgunning them crazy. Lenin would go and just rip white rabbits apart and roll around for hours, just convulsing. Daryl Rundis.
Well, I just tell you what, Alex, this is another good reason why we need to do a You Do News. I mean, take this guy. He has his, what is it, his daughter or his son? I can't remember. But what a great story for him to report on. He could sit there and interview his daughter and then upload it to You Do News, which is going to ultimately take the place of the mainstream media. Because people are fed up with the lies they're being told by the mainstream media. Look, I owned the world's largest newspaper circulation sales and marketing firm. I've worked with all the biggest newspapers from the New York Times, the LA Times, and they're all in it for the money, period. I've seen stories thrown on the ground that need to make the front page, but they don't because they're not sensational enough. So the bottom line is simply this. Look, we need to empower people, and one good thing they can do is to bring light into darkness. Hey, how much darkness can absorb the light? None, right? Light always beats the darkness. And when we expose the light, when we start reporting stories like this one, this guy just called in and upload it to a You Do News website where people can be informed, people can be woken up to the truth and to the reality.
Absolutely. Kurt, going back to you, still there?
Yeah, I'm still.
What else? I mean, yes, I'm aware of what you're saying. I can. Go ahead.
I said, not only am I going to interview my daughter, like your guest said, I have a interview, or not an interview, but an appointment with her teacher, and I'm also in process of trying to get the local school board here to get back